Thank you, Connor. Good morning. This is a convening of the Massachusetts Gaming Commission. Agenda setting meeting 185. Today is Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. It's approximately 10:03 a.m. We are holding this meeting virtually, so we will do a roll call. Good morning, Commissioner O'Brien.
Good morning, I'm here.
Good morning, Commissioner Hill.
Good morning, I'm here.
I'm joined with Commissioner Hill today. Good morning, Commissioner Skinner.
Good morning.
And good morning, Commissioner Broder.
Good morning.
All right, so we're going to start with item number 2. And for that, we will kick it over to Secretary Skinner. Good morning.
Good morning again. Let's do it. I move that the commission approve the agenda setting minutes from the January 15th, 2025 meeting that are included in our packet, subject to any necessary corrections for typographical errors or other non-material matters.
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner O'Brien.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Skinner.
Aye.
Commissioner Broder.
Yes.
And I vote yes 5-0. Okay, let's get on to page number 2 of the packet, which is the upcoming meeting schedule. I won't read these out line by line. We have meetings scheduled between January 30th to May 14th at this point. A mix of hearings, agenda setting meetings, and public meetings. Are there any meetings that we need to add, take away? Any comments anything from the team? Councilor Stippling.
Chair, we could just add for clarification that the 26th of February is currently being held for the continuation of the DraftKings durable suitability, just so that it's clear on our calendars what that date will be.
All right, we can make that adjustment. What do we have the 27th held for?
Originally, both those dates were being held for another operator. I don't think we're going to need the second day for the continuation of the DraftKings hearing. I think it's just being held out of abundance of caution because it was previously marked on commission calendars. So if there's a need to sort of use that time for something else, I'm sure we can work that out. But it was previously held, so I think that's why it's just currently held.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? All right, let's go to Thursday, February 6th, 2025. That's on packet page 3. ED Serpa, are we going to have an administrative update?
I think so, yes.
All right. Minutes, Secretary Skinner?
Yes, we will.
All right. Legislative update. Commissioner Hill says yes. Regulations, Councilor Grossman.
Good morning, Justin. You want to?
Yep. Yeah. So we're gonna be bringing 23812 back, Chair. That's the letter of credit one that we've talked about a couple times now. We polled operators will be coming back with their data on sort of the cost of covering liabilities versus covering account balances, which is something the commission was interested in. So I'll be presenting on that, and hopefully that will be enough data to make a decision on which way we want to move. So 23812 will be on for next week.
Will the Attorney General also have time to weigh in on some of those alternative plans?
We did discuss with the Attorney General prior to the last meeting, Chair, so I can revisit those comments. And share their opinion again, just for everyone. So we know that we've sort of discussed with all relevant stakeholders, and I'm happy to go over that information at the meeting as well.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I know there were some alternatives thrown out there in the comments, and I wanted to make sure they had the opportunity to see them. And I'm sure that my fellow commissioners feel the same. All right. Anything else on the regulation front?
I don't believe so. I think we're all set with that one.
All right. Anybody else have anything for that? All right. Sports wagering.
Yes, good morning, Chair and Commissioners. We will have one item for next week, and that will be a request from sports wagering to issue a temporary waiver to PSI and Bet MGM from the KBA requirements in 248.044. We just discovered this recently. It's the same issue that happened with FanDuel where there was a misunderstanding of the reg. So after identifying the FanDuel issue, we went back to make sure that the same misunderstanding didn't exist with any of the other operators. And it turns out that it did. So we'll bring these back to get a temporary waiver in place, and then we'll add these to an upcoming agenda for you to review their alternate methods.
And when you say misunderstanding, you mean there was a internal misunderstanding.
Internal, exactly, yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Anything else?
That's all as of right now. Thank you.
All right. Director Monahan.
Hello. Yeah, we will have a few non-compliance matters. One will be the Caesars KYC matter that the commission had asked for additional information on. And then I believe we will have 2 to 3 additional non-compliance matters for initial review by the commission and determination of next steps.
Okay. ED Serpa. We're going to talk DPH.
Yeah, I think we'd like to spend some time enumerating where we are, where we think we are, and what our next steps might be with our partner.
Thank you. Chief Lennon, the mid-year budget update. I won't make that mistake I did last couple weeks ago.
That's all right. I would like to push that 2 weeks if that's all right.
Okay. Fine with me, commissioners. Are we good with that? All right.
Thank you.
Anything to add, Derek? To that
No,
time?
there's nothing bad about the mid-year review. I just haven't had an opportunity to get all of the numbers tied out on it. So that's the only reason.
I just meant, do you have anything else you want for that time block? But thank you for that
Oh.
explanation.
Thank you.
All right. Dr. Lightbound.
Good morning. Yes, we'll be ready for the reimbursement request from Plain Ridge. And I was wondering if we could move the discussion of Rainham to the following meeting.
Okay.
And then I know oh, go ahead.
I was just making sure Commissioner Hill, who handles a lot of our horse-related matters, I was making sure he didn't have anything to add.
Thank you. I didn't know if the commission might want to arrange to go out to see Rainham, see what's been going on, maybe closer to when they might be ready. Now, it looks like, maybe not till the end of March, but I know your schedules all fill up pretty quickly. So just throwing that out there.
Commissioner Hill would like to do that. I think it's a good idea. Commissioner Skinner's nodding her head. And I'm getting thumbs up across the board. I think
Yeah, Alex and I talked about it. I think it's a good idea.
Perfect. Great idea, Dr. Lightbound.
So we'll work with Grace to find a time that will work for everyone.
That works. I hope we don't have to wear those yellow hard hats this time. That will be one request.
Hopefully we'll be further along, with the construction at that point.
When we visited it before, it was pretty early on, and I don't look good in a helmet. All right. Anything to add, Commissioner?
Yes. Chair Maynard?
Yeah, absolutely.
We would like to do a very brief presentation of the applications we've received for the Community Mitigation Fund. So if you could put in, it'll be maybe 5 minutes at that. We just wanted to give the commission an update as to what we received.
Okay, just like metrics.
Yes. Yep. And then we were also wondering if, and I don't know if Commissioner Hill is also planning on doing this, but we were wondering if on the 6th there could be a little discussion of the budget, the state budget, with regard to the Community Mitigation Fund.
Which date? That'll be on the 6th. You already held.
Yes.
Yeah, he's held some time to talk about legislative update.
Okay, I just wanted to.
Yeah, I think we're kicking off our review of applications starting mid-February. So we're just looking for some guidance from the commissioners based off of the current funding levels of how they'd like us to spend funding this year.
Right.
So that would be helpful to just get some of your insights.
All right. Works for me, commissioners. We good with that? All right. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Lily. Anything else from the team?
Yeah, the legal team was hoping to put forward a very brief presentation on the administrative appeals program, and I'll have a slideshow for that, and I anticipate it won't be, I'll have it under 15 minutes.
That works with me, commissioners. Are we good with that? All right. Thank you, Autumn. Okay, anything else to add? Commissioners, team, for February 6th. All right, let's go to February 24th. Edie Serpa, I'll hold that administrative update for you. Commissioner Skinner, meeting minutes.
Yes, please hold time for those.
All right, Commissioner Hill will hold his legislative update. Regulations, any regulations coming through?
I don't believe we have anything for that.
Yeah, we don't have anything, but what I'd suggest, Chair, is that one of the items that I have on the under review is the advisor encourage advertising regulation. So it wouldn't be specifically marked up for a vote on the 24th, but maybe putting that on for discussion on the 24th so that we can start the process and just sort of talking about it and where we might want to go with the regulation. That could make sense for the 24th, although it won't be a vote on a regulation.
I saw that our partners in New York are having conversations around this too, so sounds timely to me. Anything to add? Okay. Chief Teresi.
Yes, nothing specific to add right now, though I'm sure we'll have something.
All right. Director Monahan.
I'm gonna basically echo Carrie. I think we will have a couple of matters, but I don't know exactly what they are yet for that date, so we'd like to hold the time.
All right. Mary, I assume you're covering for Joe. Are we going to
Yes,
get
I am.
quarterly reports? Have we?
Yes, so we will have the quarterly reports for Plain Ridge and for Encore. The MGM is not going to be able to do theirs until they would like to do it the first meeting in March, which I believe is the 13th.
That's fine with me, commissioners, to split that up. Is that good with you? All right, that works, Mary.
Okay, great, thanks.
Thank you. And also, Mary, are we going to have a conversation around the capital expenditures program? Do you know?
No, I do not know.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll hold it and
Yep.
until Joe gets back. That's how we'll do that. Anything to add to the 24th?
Yes, Chair, we'd like to add the requests for leave to renew the temporary Category 3 sports wagering operator licenses.
All right. I'm assuming we're running up on a deadline.
So everyone has gotten their applications in on time. So the expiration dates are told until the commission takes action. But it would actually be right in line with around their expiration date.
Okay. Commissioners, it sounds like we'll have to take that up. All right, we'll add that on. How long do you think that'll take, Kara, if you had to predict?
10 minutes. It was very quick last year. I don't necessarily anticipate anything different this year.
Got it. All right. Anything else?
Chair, I just rechecked my notes and we are a go for the ILEV and the capital expenditures on that thing.
Thank you. Thank you, Manager Thurlow. I saw Dr. Andrews come off mic for a second.
Yes, hello, Chair. We do have something that we wanted to add for the 24th. And that's one of our items under review is the FY24 research summary and findings and recommendations. And we were hoping to add that to the 24th.
Okay. Hold about 45 minutes, hour.
Yeah, I'd say about 45 minutes.
All right. Commissioners, are we good with that? All right. Anything else to add to the 24th? All right. We're going to go to March 13th. I'm going to hold, we're kind of out. I'm going to hold the spaces on those. I won't read those out loud. I'll let everyone look at them. It's your typical holds. I'm sure he'll say the same thing. So anything to add to our typical holds for that date is what I'll ask. First from the team on March 13th.
Chair Jordan, if we could add MGM's annual report to that, that would be great. Thank you.
I already forgot it, so I'm glad you mentioned it again. Thank you, Mary. All right. Anything else to add to the 13th, commissioners? All right. Same thing for the 27th. We have our typical holds there. We'll hold those for now. Anything to add from the team? Anything from the commissioners to add? All right, maybe the next section will spur some movement. Under review, Commissioner O'Brien, the Compliance Committee.
Yeah, still under review, please.
Thank you. Discussion of illegal markets.
Also still under review.
All right. Dr. Andrews, the early economic impact of sports betting in the Commonwealth.
Yes, that's still under review.
Okay. Staff evals, I know we're all still working on them. My understanding. All right. We have a discussion, I think, that Commissioner O'Brien had started about the debrief on the Tyson Paul event.
Yes, still under review. Thank you.
Okay. Discussion of the catalog language for the UFC situation.
Also still under review for now. Thanks.
Okay. Revere's HCA. I know some people wanted an update on that. Under review. All right. I think Justin pulled off 205 CMR 256, correct, Justin?
Yep, you can take that one off.
All right. We moved that to a date. Same thing for the research summary and findings. Beniswa and Chief Lennon, do we have an update on employment and vendor diversity? I believe Commissioner Skinner had asked for an update on that too.
Yeah, I did. And just to clarify, I mean, Derek's on camera now, so I'll let him speak, but this was something I wanted us to keep track of to bring forward eventually. I know that the team is going to need some time to pull that information together. I just wanted to pretty much get it solidified here that it will be coming forward because it's been about a year since we've had the one for last fiscal year.
All right.
We will get working on that.
Thank you. Anything to add, commissioners, to under review? Anything to add to under review from the team?
I had one thing I wanted to add to under review, and that is the proposed research agenda for FY26.
I feel like we just talked about the last. Time marches on. All right. I'm fine with adding that, commissioners. Right. We'll add that on there, Dr. Andrews.
Thank you.
Here, I did have one other item to add under review, and Dr. Andrews reminded me in Mark's absence, because I don't see him on, but quite some time ago, we had a discussion, a preliminary discussion around the VSE program. And I recall there being some outstanding or some updates that the commission requested relative to the material. And so I wonder if we could just add that. Mark can add some context to it when he returns, but really it was around clarifying the requirements for removal from that list once that period has been completed. Dr. Andrews is nodding her head, so it sounds like, it looks like you are familiar somewhat with some of the outstanding questions. I did have an opportunity to talk to Mark about this last week, and so this is nothing that he's not anticipating coming forward. And I'm happy to wait and let him give color once he returns before we add it under review, but I think we do need to have this very general VSE discussion added.
I am always happy to have an update on VSE. I know that it's an important part of what we do here, and I think it makes sense to do that. I would join you on that, Commissioner Skinner, and understanding that a little bit of element of surprise to Mark, so he may have to fill in some of the gaps. All right. Anything else to add? Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Commissioner Hill moved.
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner O'Brien,
Aye.
Commissioner Hill,
Aye.
Commissioner Skinner,
Aye.
Commissioner Broder,
Yes.
and I vote yes, 5-0. Everyone enjoy your Wednesday, and see you tomorrow, those who are joining for the hearing.
Thanks, everybody.